You see, in this society here, females was taught to get what you can out of a man. The females was taught by their mothers at a young age, don't bring home no broke person. The person you bring home, he got to have money, even if he's a drug dealer. A lot of black mothers overlook the fact that their daughters was dating a drug dealer for the simple fact that he has money. Money is king in this society. So the traditional relationship, looking for a woman, looking for a wife and all of that, that's very rare nowadays. Very, very rare. You know what I'm saying? The average woman, they looking for a man with money. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have money to even compete with the modern female. You gotta have money. So, if you think you're gonna get a woman and your finances is not right, and cause females have standards that they look for in a man. They might not look for looks, but the average woman needs financial stability. You know what I'm saying? Financial stability is what the average woman needs. I study them and I see what it's about, so, multiple accounts and this and that is what they need, is what they look for in a man, so you got to supply. It's a supply and demand thing. You got the supplies, then you in high demand. You a high value man. That's what the modern woman would say. They got a phrase for it. They call it a high value man. He's a high value man. He's this, he's that. They put so much labels on guys that, they expect a lot. But what do they bring to the table? What does the average woman bring to the table? We're talking about the BBL girls and the IGs, and they portray this image. This, they looking for a knight in shining armor to come save them. That's what they looking for. They want to be saved out here. All they got to do is just get a BBL, go to the gym, have a nice figure, and that's all they bring to the table. That's not enough. That's not enough for a real man. A real man needs a virtuous woman. A woman who knows how to cook. A woman who knows how to use her hands to make money. A woman who knows how to take care of kids, Old school, traditional woman. That's what I look for, man. And I don't see it out here. All I see is the influence of the IGs and these reality shows that, that absorb these females' minds and have these females perceived in a different way. So I see all that and I fall back from it, because I'd rather be single and happy than in a relationship and miserable. A lot of pretty women out here, a lot of pretty women, they come with extreme baggage. They come with emotional damage, and they will damage you in time, so is the box worth it? You got to think about the future. Don't just think about short term. You got to think about long term. Is the box worth it? Because once you lay down with her, that's when it gets real serious. But before that, you got to really, be mindful of the things you do out here, especially as a man. Summertime coming, females in these tight spandex and stuff. Some of them come, super half dressed, and they do that for a reason. They come out their house half dressed for a reason. They trying to get men. They trying to, it's a reason why they wear that. The females wear all the revealing clothes because they want attention. Let's keep it 100. They wear it to get attention. They wear it so the men could look. They wear it to get men. That's why they come outside in the most skimpiest outfits. They want attention. But the female who don't want attention, who covers it up, that's the one I respect. I want you to cover it up. I want you to show the world what you got. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you with me, why is you gonna show the world what you got? You know? So, you know, because once you cover it up, I could still see. You know, I'm a man. I know what you got. Even if you're covered up, I could still see and say, oh, she has a lot. So you don't have to show it. Men can still see what you're working with. Even with, you know, you dress in modern, you know, modest apparel. Modest apparel, man. You know, I like my women humble. Humble, you know, like she, you know, my woman, you know, she don't even walk hard. You know, she might, you know, she walks soft, light. You know, they still out here, but you really gotta look and screen, and it takes time to find the right one for you. It takes time, man, but you know, the average woman out here, I ain't got time for them, man. I'm just here for the money. I'm just here to be the best me I can be. You know, I'm just here to, you know, take care of family, rock with the homies, just be loyal to the soil. And, you know, when the right woman comes along, our frequency crosses, then it is what it is. But until then, you know, I'm just sticking to the script. I'm sticking to the script, you know. Never selling out, never gonna betray, stay loyal to the soil. That's all we know out here. Anything else, leave it alone. Anything else, leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a blessed 420. Y'all already know what it is, man. Just chopping it up with y'all. You know, a little quick topic come to mind. Y'all hit the like, subscribe button for your boy. You want to donate to the channel, you can hit up that super thanks. You could donate to the Cash App, $KVion718. Goes a long way, man. You know, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one, man. Peace.